um, where when you die, your humanity that they would get off of your phantom will be inaccessible. They won't be able to access that humanity. So, in all intents and purposes, if they're modding, they don't need humanity or souls anyways. They really just want to make you mad. Really. So if you kill yourself as a phantom, just kill yourself. Every as soon as you find out that the guy is modding, soon as if a guy is even popping divine blessings, me personally, since I consider myself the Lord of Grief, that I may even explain a little bit why I changed my name to that too in future vids. I don't know, but um, I like to um, continually fight people with divine blessings because sometimes people will mod and they don't really, they don't really mod often. Um, like they may not mod again. They may just mod once or something like that. So if a guy have 99 divine blessings and he's popped like 15, that's good for me. He just used 15 divine blessings on me, so I pretty much killed him 15 times. So that's just my griefing personality though, but that's the way I look at it. He may even have another 99 in his box, or he may be able to mod in 5 minutes. I don't know. He may be able to mod whenever he wants, so he really not losing anything. He's just trying to troll me, which is okay. I don't really think people should even worry about modders. Forget the modders. Now I understand newcomers and novices and intermediate players may care, but everyone's not modding. Everyone's not gonna mod. Modders is only as strong as people that hate them. Now this guy, he's mad. He's mad that I'm ganking with Solaire and Lautrec, but I don't really have much to say about it right now because I'm trying to cover a couple other things. We need to get off of this. Dark Moon Blade is overpowered. Hornet Ring is overpowered. Dark Magic is overpowered. Yes, they are strong. But if you not willing to implement magic barrier, a basic magic barrier, like I have done in some of my best builds that has made me rank 8 in the arena in the top 20. If you're not willing to invest a great magic barrier into your build, it's not really much you can say. If you're not willing to do that, if you're not willing to implement a Wrath of God or a Force, or if you're not willing to play like them, then you just simply will be defeated. That's just what it is. I mean, I am a player that most people that know me, I don't hardly ever use Dark Moon Blade, Wrath of Gods, or faith build characters. Period. I don't like them. I don't like pressing the right bumper and the left bumper for magic. But it's fun to use it. I bought this game, and I gotta understand that another guy bought this game, and he's able to do what he wanted to do, flat out. Now, this is my solution to it, and it's very simple. I'm not saying start an honor brigade. Shout out to Martyrs Brigade. I'm not saying start a Twitch account, start streaming, where only people that put their sign down at certain times of the day can play. No, just get you 2 or 3 friends and just PvP, just like you would in a normal Street Fighter game. I am not pro stream. I am not pro Twitch. I'm not pro any of those type of things. I'm not pro elitist of any kind. I'm not pro non-elitist, because even non-elitists become elitists. I am pro Dark Souls. I'm pro Lord of Grief. I'm pro my friends on my friends list. My friends play Call of Duty Black Ops 2. My friends play Halo 4 that just came out. I will be playing it too. And it's just that big. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not immune to getting pissed off where I keep evading these gankers like 5 times in a row because they tried fingering me. They fingering me to death. And I just keep getting my ass whooped. I'm not immune to getting pissed off about it. Just go to another area. Yeah, ganking will be stationary there for a long time, for the most part. The forest, people are limited to the forest when it comes to a lot of heavy duty ganking. The forest has become a designated ganking, and that brings me into my pretty much kind of like my final uh, category topic. Ganking. Ganking, first off, in my opinion, is not bad. Let me relate that to Dark Souls, the game. When you first make that sacrifice of spending 20,000 souls on that crest door in hopes of farming the forest invaders, the forest hunters, or whatnot, you are ganked on an MMORPG style. You've got two invisible knights. I think one has a claymore, the other one may have either a great sword or Zweihander, or maybe they both may have a claymore, but they both have great swords and they do damage. And they, especially with the new patch, they not only do they do damage, they stun lock you like hell. And now, what's even funnier about the Fargreen and the fact that they are invisible, like the thief in the forest. Your pursuers and your homing soul mass and crystal soul mass aren't gonna do anything. And originally, you you couldn't lock on to them. So if that's not ganking, let alone the bandit that's closest to Alvina, and you got you got the cleric that's a member of the princess guard who's casting soothing sunlight and bountiful sunlight, cast and replenished on all of them, and then healing them all. This is just on new game. This is not new game plus I'm talking about. This is out the gate. This is just introducing you to the crest of Artorias. And you have to go through this area to beat the game. Now, you may not have to go specifically through the crest door, but you got to go through that area to beat the game. And you will die. That's flat out. So, when I invade in the forest after, learning how to play and really learning the mechanics, and I see two guys, that's not even that much of a challenge. 9 times out of 10, if you're ganking, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this, most of the time you're really more of a novice to intermediate player. It's those expert players who get to ganking that usually start making people mad. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, ganking to me is not that bad. But this is what usually piss a lot of people off with ganking. They do the look skyward gesture. They do the what is it gesture. Some of them even teabag you with the prostration gesture. Shout out to I don't remember his name, but I was ganked invading, and I think I was killed around like 11 times, man, by this guy, and he just kept teabagging me with that prostration gesture. So I stole it from him, and I do it now. It's in some of my vids, but like I said, ganking to me is not bad. I like it. It makes the world go around. And with that comment, I'm gonna say it like this. First of all, we need gankers. If it's not for the gankers, the Dark Race wouldn't have much of an incentive to even play, to even invade. We need forest hunters. Forest hunters keep a balance in the forest. You got forest hunters that's modding, forest invaders modding. See, this guy sent me a voice message, and he's trying to say that, oh yeah, I'm trying to protect other players in the church from being invaded by people like him who's really good. That's the way I look at it. But it is the gankers, it is the Dark Wraiths, and it is the forest invaders that really gives birth to the Grave Lords. Because it's only on New Game Plus that you're able to be infected. from my knowledge. That's just from my knowledge. And you, what else did I learn about the Greyville Covenant? From what I understand, you don't have to be in human form to be infected. So you can be undead, hollowed, all that, and you're infected until that guy dies. Me personally, I like the Gravelord Covenant. I like people that's in it. I'm pro Dark Souls, period. Also the Dark Moonblade. If it wasn't for the Dark Wraith, the Dark Moonblade wouldn't even have anyone to indict. In my knowledge, they can invade people without an indictment that hasn't been indicted, that haven't done sin. I think that's the correct term. Indictment is just in addition to sin. But it's all interconnected. The Dark Wraiths need noobs. They need gankers. The gankers need invaders. So, people, we need to get away from the Hornet Ring bashing, the Fog Ring bashing, and just overall, just creating an elitist personality. If a guy has a Hornet Ring on and he's using a rapier or a thrusting weapon, I think it's viable. Now, let me talk about some of the things that I don't like. Let's say if you are taking my advice or the advice of some, even the Twitchers and the streamers. Let's say we're taking their advices and we're doing our own little set of matches with a couple of friends or just with some random people. And we summon someone. This guy goes ham on you and the person you fighting. He's got a man-eater, great sword, crystallization with a Hornet Ring. And he backstabs the shit out of you. And you die. Yeah, you're going to be mad. It's happened to me a lot of times. I have to say, as Lord of Grief, I don't think I've ever done that. But I think I might try it. But shout out to Ornstein and Smo ONS. Sad that he doesn't upload anymore. I like him because he kind of brought to my attention on, oh yeah, people's talking about griefing and things like that. If a guy goes through 8 rounds of the game to get 8 different great combustions, power to him. Flat out. I mean, I think the game is balanced in my opinion. Great Combustion breaks pretty much all medium shields for the most part. Then you got the new Black Flame that busts past your great shields. You have your shadows, you have your magic damage, you have your resins that you can apply to your weapons that goes through shields. And from my knowledge, based on the results that I've been getting, is I think it also have a greater effect on their stamina too. You keep hitting them while they're blocking and turtling and things like that. Personally, the game is great. People that exploit roll BS's, backstab fishing and riposte fish. I was called a parry fisher not too long ago. I'm not the best player in the game by far, but what is parry fishing? I'm kind of confused. I don't know. I don't see that as a negative. Parry fishing. I don't even think it meant. Oh well, unless they're saying parry spamming. Now, if you're just spamming the parry button, like Martyr's Brigade talks about, Maximum Donut. We just got countless people online talking about different playstyles and kind of like mocking some people, you know, which in my opinion, I think it's great. I think that's what the Dark Souls community is about. I think it's about teasing people and having fun. Me personally, I mean, but yeah, you got a friend of yours and you're in the Berg, because people have used the Berg as a designated 1v1 place, which I think is smart but stupid at the same time.